Well, hello and welcome to another episode of Animation 3 playing Fortnite Zero Builds solo match. I'm trying to find a place where I didn't see anybody really land, so I have time to get some things. Well, I don't know about that little place down there. It didn't look promising. Today's episode is gonna be a little bit different. Um, Today I thought I would talk about um, starting a business in the United States and some of the things you might learn or run into as you're trying to start a business here. Especially if you're trying to do it with no money, no real contacts, nothing, no one to really help you. Because that has been my situation. And although I've had businesses before in the past, right now I'm at a place in my life where I'm at more of a disadvantage than ever before, so it's been hard to really progress at this point. But I am making some headway because there's a lot of things I can do before actually launching my business. One thing is, if you don't have any money at all to start with, you're gonna have to get a job. You're gonna have to start up some gigs or something to help fund the beginnings of your business. Here in the United States, you can start working as your own business under your own personal name here. As long as you have a social security number so you can report your taxes. I didn't need that gun. So that you can report your taxes every year to the IRS, then you can start a business. You would just use your own personal name as the business name itself and use your social security number. A lot of people, though, with identity theft issues these days don't want to take that kind of risk to use their name, use their address, and all those things to start a business. But if you're broke and you're starting from scratch, that may be your only option to start out with. So, like if you wanted to start a lawn care service or a cleaning business or something like that, and it's just going to be you doing the work anyway, then you can start out very, very cheap by just using your name, using your social security number, and getting some basic supplies. Um, if you have more grand ideas, then you're definitely gonna have to get a regular job to fund your business. Um, in my case, I have done it both ways. Um, and it doesn't take a whole lot um, for you to save up to go bigger right off the bat, so people take you a little more seriously and so forth too. Like if you want to get an LLC, it's gonna cost you probably a minimum of $350. So, but if you get a regular job, you're not spending on anything else, you should be able to save that rather quickly. Ooh, I like this. I don't know which one to get rid of though. Maybe this one. That always works nice. I always like the extreme weapons. Anyway. Ooh. Come here, I'll get you. This is solo match, so I took a chance. He's gonna find me now, though. Anyways, we gotta go because the storm is coming now. Thank you. I'll take that. Hmm. Gotta get out of the storm. Okay, I need to be a little sneakier now. There's only 8 people left. Get in here. Oops. That wasn't sneaky at all. Anyhow. Yeah, so if you're going to start a business and you don't have any money and you want to start it cheap, use your name. You're going to have to use your address. You're going to have to use your cell phone number, whatever. And you're going to have to use your personal social security number when you file taxes. Taxes are always due April 15th of every year. Never changes, so um, I can't get it now. Ah, there we go. What is this? Mm. Well, that might work. I don't know. I take this instead. Got 6 people left now. We're almost down to my 5 like I usually like. um, I will definitely be making more videos about how to start a business here in the United States. Because obviously you can't tell it all in 10 to 20 minutes. There's a lot to cover with that. But yeah, once you have your business going though, then you need to find some clients. So that part can get more tricky, but I have a couple recommendations for you, especially if you are starting like a lawn care service or a cleaning business or something in the service industry. It can be a little easier to find clients, but you got to be willing to put yourself out there a little bit. And just start local. You don't have to go on social media or anything if you're a local business. You really don't have to advertise that way. You could put an ad on Facebook or something like that, but if you're trying not to let your family in on what you're doing to start out with either, then I wouldn't recommend starting there. But there's some other websites that you could use to start out advertising yourself, and without spending any money either. One of them is Nextdoor.com. Nextdoor.com lets you hook up with neighbors in your area and that, and you can present your startup business in there, and hopefully you got good neighbors that are supportive of what you're trying to do. Especially if you're a very young person, they like to see that, you know, somebody is ambitious and wants to work. Because that's becoming more rare too these days, apparently. So you've got a good start resource there. Also, you might want to just let a couple of your acquaintances or something know wherever you're at school at, or something like that. So, and ask them for referrals, and offer them a discount if they use your services, if they give you referrals. You can use tactics like that to try to boost your network of clients. So. I'm gonna have to concentrate now because it's down to one person. It's down to one person. They gotta come my way. And I'm gonna hit this zip line as soon as I can before I get shot. Hopefully. Come on, move. Move. Where is he? He's gonna come down the zip line, so come on down, buddy. I hope he can't get me right here. Come on, buddy, I'm waiting on you. Come on. Come on. Come down the zip line. I still want to stay as high as I can, but I still won. He got stuck in the storm up there. That's awesome. Alrighty, guys. Business talk to be continued. Bye bye.